I think the top reason that I've found to be a NAC member is that while some people talk about the expense of NAC dues, the way that I look at it is that for a very, very reasonable amount, I can avail myself of almost an entire extra staff, a whole wealth of resources that would cost us an extraordinary amount if we went out to hire individuals individually for things like marketing, for help with finance operations, all those types of things. There are so many NAC resources that I can call because I'm a NAC member, and it helps us individually, and it also helps the movement in its entirety as we can become, one and the same with one voice on a national level, and we can make sure that all of us are performing at as high a level as we can by supporting one another through NAC membership. I also think that NAC membership really underscores one of the two key components, well actually both of the key components of the federally qualified health center system. And that is, first and foremost, our consumer board majority. We know we would not have a program were it not for that, and that we are the most effective delivery of healthcare because of our health center driven boards. The second, I think, the biggest reason that NAC and community health centers are successful is because we share information freely, openly, and honestly. And to have 600 other community health center members that I can call at any time with any question. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I have a huge Rolodex of people that I can call and find that someone has encountered this issue or problem or dealt with something similar and give me advice. And I've used that time and time again over my 15, 16 years in health centers, and don't know what I would have done without it. Currently at Hidalgo Medical Services, we don't have a COO, and some of those responsibilities fall on my shoulder, but we've also elevated our billing manager into an acting COO role. And she's attended 2 different NAC trainings since she started in this role over the last 6 months, and what she's been able to gain from that has been invaluable. It's helped her both technically with some of the aspects of the job, but more importantly, once again, she was able to be in a room with 30 other people that were going through something similar, and now they all stay in touch and talk about what's going on and how we can better deal with this problem or that problem. And it really is truly invaluable as we wait to fill that slot or see if this person can maybe be a long-term solution. It's just really something that we don't have to spend a lot of money on and can help us operationally in the very short term and hopefully the long term. There is no association in the country that has the voice on Capitol Hill with legislators and everyone else and with all the departments that we deal with that NAC has. We have a stellar reputation, and the health center movement is still alive and functioning quite well today. Thank you very much. In great deal due to NAC, and having Tom Van Covert, someone who can reach out to any member of Congress or the president, who's dealt with folks for the last 30 years. They really know, we do our job in the field by providing high quality care, but NAC does the same thing on the federal level by representing our interests in a consolidated, uniform, and a very eloquent message that is heard by both sides of the aisle, and we have huge support uncategorically for the program because of the efforts of NAC and its leadership. When I started at a health center, I had been to the doctor before and I'd been to the dentist before. That was my experience with healthcare. 3 weeks into my tenure at that center, I was able to go to a NAC meeting, midwinter meeting with NAC, and started to develop this network that I've relied so heavily on throughout my career. And I've been attending NAC meetings religiously since then, and the opportunity to share with folks and to network is just unparalleled. And you're getting some tremendous opportunities, both educational opportunities and networking opportunities at these conferences that you'll find nowhere else in this country.